Saskatchewan. A sea of golden wheat fields stretches as far as the eye can see. The golden hues of the wheat sway gently in the breeze, creating a mesmerizing dance that captures the essence of this vast land. Each stalk of wheat stands tall, a testament to the fertile soil and the hard work of the farmers who tend to them. The sky above is vast and blue, a canvas for the clouds to paint their stories. As the day progresses, the clouds shift and change, casting shadows that move across the fields like whispers of nature. The interplay of light and shadow creates a dynamic landscape that is ever-changing yet always serene. This is a land of wide-open spaces. Here, the horizon stretches endlessly, offering a sense of freedom and possibility. The vastness of the prairie invites you to breathe deeply and take in the beauty of the natural world. It's a place where you can truly feel the expanse of the earth beneath your feet, a place where the horizon seems to go on forever. The distant line where the sky meets the land is a constant reminder of the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. It's a sight that inspires both awe and introspection, encouraging you to reflect on your place in the world. And it's here, in the heart of the Canadian prairies, that we find the heart of our story. This region, with its rich history and vibrant culture, is more than just a backdrop. It's a living, breathing character in its own right. The prairies have shaped the lives of those who call this place home, influencing their traditions, values, and way of life. This is a story about life on a farm. It's a tale of early mornings and long days of tending to the land and caring for the animals. The rhythm of farm life is dictated by the seasons, with each one bringing its own set of challenges and rewards. From planting in the spring to harvesting in the fall, every task is a labor of love. It's about hard work and dedication. The farmers here are the backbone of this community, their efforts ensuring that the land remains productive and sustainable. Their hands, weathered by years of toil, tell a story of perseverance and resilience. The machinery they use, though advanced, is merely an extension of their skill and knowledge. But most of all, it's a story about the deep connection between man and nature. The farmers understand the land in a way that few others do, recognizing its rhythms and respecting its power. They work in harmony with the natural world, knowing that their success depends on maintaining this delicate balance. It's about the satisfaction of a hard day's work. As the sun sets over the fields, casting a golden glow on the landscape, the farmers take a moment to rest and reflect. The fruits of their labor are evident in the bountiful harvest and the thriving community. It's a life that is both challenging and rewarding, filled with moments of quiet pride and profound contentment. The old farmhouse stood proudly against the backdrop of the prairie, a testament to the passage of time and the resilience of those who called it home. It had seen generations come and go, each leaving their mark on its walls and in its heart. The family photos on the walls told stories of laughter, tears, and countless moments in between. Its weathered wooden frame held countless memories, from the creak of the floorboards to the whispers of the wind through the eaves. Every scratch and dent was a chapter in its long history. This was the home of Liam and Grace, a couple whose love for each other was as enduring as the farmhouse itself. They were a couple bound together by love, sweat, and the land they farmed. Their bond was forged in the fields, under the sun, and through the changing seasons. Liam, with his weathered hands and a heart full of contentment, found joy in the simple act of tilling the soil and nurturing the crops. His hands told the story of a life dedicated to hard work and perseverance. Grace, her eyes reflecting the wisdom of seasons, and a smile as warm as a summer day, brought light and warmth to their home. Her presence was a constant source of strength and comfort. Together, they embodied the spirit of Saskatchewan, a spirit of resilience, determination, and unwavering commitment to the land and to each other. They were stewards of the land, caring for it with the same love and attention they gave to each other. Their days were filled with the rhythms of farm life, from planting and harvesting to tending to the animals. Their days started before the sun peeked over the horizon, with the first light of dawn bringing the promise of a new day. They greeted each morning with hope and determination, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As the sun set over the prairie, casting a golden glow over the farmstead, Liam and Grace would stand together, hand in hand, grateful for the life they had built and the love that sustained them. The farmhouse, with its warm light glowing from the windows, stood as a beacon of their enduring love and the legacy they would leave behind for future generations.
Know you've been a good friend.
Liam's days often began in the tractor. He'd breathe in the fresh morning air, feeling the quiet solitude before the day's work. The smell of the earth was intoxicating. It was a smell that spoke of tradition. He was planting wheat, just like his father and grandfather before him. Each seed a promise, a prayer whispered to the wind. Liam worked with purpose, his movements honed by years of experience. He understood the rhythm of the land. He respected its power and cherished its bounty. While Liam worked the fields, Grace tended to her domain. The farm was a partnership. They each had their roles. She cared for the chickens, their clucking a familiar melody. She gathered eggs, each one a small miracle. Her kitchen garden was a burst of color against the vast expanse of the prairie. Sun-ripened tomatoes, plump pumpkins, and herbs that scented the air. Grace's love was evident in every inch of her garden. It was a testament to her nurturing spirit. It was a source of fresh, wholesome food for their table. Section 5. Seasons of growth. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The wheat grew taller, transforming the landscape into a shimmering emerald sea. The sun beat down, nourishing the land. Summer storms rolled in, bringing much-needed rain. Liam and Grace worked tirelessly, tending to their crops and livestock. There were challenges, of course, unpredictable weather, market fluctuations, but they faced each obstacle head-on. Their strength came from their connection to the land. It came from their love for each other. Section 6. Harvest Harmony. As summer faded, the wheat fields turned a glorious golden hue. Harvest time. It was a season of celebration, a culmination of months of hard work. The air vibrated with the hum of machinery. Neighbors helped neighbors. Laughter filled the air alongside the dust. It was a time of community, of shared purpose. Trucks piled high with grain rumbled down the dirt roads. Each load was a testament to their resilience. It was a tribute to the bounty of the land. Section 7. Market Day Glory. Market Day in town was a vibrant affair. Farmers from miles around came to sell their produce. The air buzzed with conversation and laughter. Liam and Grace proudly displayed their harvest. Sun-kissed tomatoes, plump pumpkins, and jars of Grace's homemade jams and pickles. Their produce was a testament to their hard work. Customers appreciated the freshness. They valued the connection to the land. Section 8. A simple supper. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the prairie, Liam and Grace returned home. They were tired but content. The day's work was done. A simple supper of roasted chicken, garden vegetables, and freshly baked bread awaited them. They ate slowly, savoring each bite. They talked about their day, their hopes for the future. There was a deep sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the land, for the community, for each other. Section 9. Sunset Hues. The sky transformed into a canvas of fiery orange, pink, and purple as the sun dipped below the horizon. Liam and Grace stepped out onto their porch. They sat on the swing, their hands intertwined. They watched the day come to a close. They listened to the crickets chirping, a soothing symphony to their ears. The beauty of the prairie never ceased to amaze them. It filled them with a sense of peace and belonging. Section 10. Crackling Embers. Later, as the stars twinkled above, Liam built a bonfire. Flames danced and crackled, casting a warm glow on their faces. They shared stories, their voices blending with the sounds of the night. The fire was a symbol of tradition, of resilience, of the enduring spirit of the Saskatchewan farmer. It was a reminder of the generations that came before them. It was a beacon of hope for the generations to come. Section 11. Spring's Promise. The dawn of a new day on the farm always brought with it a sense of hope and renewal. The first light of the sun kissed the dew-covered wheat stalks, promising a day filled with potential and growth. As the embers died down, Liam placed his arm around Grace. The warmth of the fire mirrored the warmth in their hearts, a silent testament to their bond and the life they had built together. He looked up at the vast expanse of the night sky. The stars seemed to stretch on forever, a reminder of the infinite possibilities that lay ahead. Each star was a beacon of hope, guiding them through the challenges and triumphs of farm life. He felt a deep sense of contentment. The farm was more than just a piece of land, it was a sanctuary, a place where dreams were nurtured and memories were made. The peace they found here was unmatched, a rare treasure in a fast-paced world. They had everything they needed right here. The cozy farmhouse, the fields that stretched as far as the eye could see, and most importantly, each other. Their love and partnership were the foundation upon which their life was built. The land, each other, the simple joys of life on the farm were their greatest treasures. The rolling farmland at sunset, the feeling of the earth beneath their feet, and the comfort of holding hands as they walked through the fields. A life filled with purpose. Every day brought new tasks and challenges, but also a deep sense of fulfillment. Working the land, tending to the crops, and knowing that their efforts would yield fruit was a reward in itself. Tomorrow they would wake up and do it all over again. The routine of farm life was comforting in its predictability. The early mornings, the hard work, and the satisfaction of a job well done were the rhythms of their life. They would face the challenges and celebrate the triumphs. The weather could be unpredictable and the work was often tough, but the rewards were worth it. The joy of a successful harvest, the pride in overcoming obstacles, and the shared celebrations made it all worthwhile. They would continue the legacy passed down to them. Farming was in their blood, a tradition that had been handed down through generations. Teaching the next generation, passing on the knowledge and love for the land, was a responsibility they cherished. They were Saskatchewan farmers, and this was their life. A life rooted in the land, in family, and in the community. The bonds they shared with their neighbors, the support and camaraderie, were the threads that wove the fabric of their lives. A life they wouldn't trade for anything. The simple pleasures of working the land, the joy of a family meal, and the satisfaction of a hard day's work were priceless. This was their paradise, their piece of heaven on earth. And in the quiet of the night, Liam knew that soon, the snow would melt, the geese would return, and the farm would come alive with the sounds and sights of spring. The anticipation of the changing seasons was a constant source of excitement and hope, and the cycle would begin anew. The budding tree The new growth and the transformation of the farm from winter's slumber to spring's awakening were a testament to the resilience and beauty of nature. Spring would come again, bringing with it the promise of new life, new beginnings, and the enduring beauty of life on a Saskatchewan farm. The arrival of newborn animals, the fresh green shoots, and the vibrant colors of spring were a celebration of life and renewal. And the enduring beauty of life on a Saskatchewan farm. The farm, bursting with new life and greenery, was a symbol of hope and the endless possibilities that each new season brought. It was a reminder that no matter the challenges, the promise of spring would always come, bringing with it a fresh start and the beauty of new beginnings.